Okay. Join me on YouTube at Miss Uncut, SMOOV, or put that MMC there. Should pop up. So now, mind you, right? So nobody's saying, yo, listen. Because, like I said, every time I went to the club, people, we dancing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody just dancing. Ain't no competition. Like I said before, sometimes I go to showcases, but I'm not dancing. I mean, I'm not singing, because at a showcase you can dance. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could sit up there, you could support the artists that you actually like. The showcase, they rapping, they singing, things like that nature. When I went to that particular venue or what have you to go and see how the underground artists are doing and things like that, because that's what I believe in. I believe in underground artists now. I don't really believe in it's too when I say it's too commercial when it comes down to the music industry. It's too commercial right now, and I'm talking about it's commercial in depth too. That's what I mean by that too. At the same time, yeah, Fladanka, it's commercial as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Getting paid. What people don't understand is about the industry is, as long as you sue, that's exactly how they make their money. Why you think they suing back and forth for what people saying shit like that? Because they want everything to be, you know what I'm saying, discreet. They want everybody to be fucking quiet about what they doing. You know what I'm saying? They don't want everybody to tell the truth. They don't want nobody to tell the truth for what the fuck is going on. And y'all, you know how many people they try to silence and shit like that? Look how many people they actually killed. Just because, oh yeah, like, no, they didn't even have to, they didn't have to do all of that. They didn't have to kill all of these artists. They didn't have to kill all of these movie stars. They didn't have to kill anybody that was in the industry. Just felt like, oh yeah, nah, nobody tells me no. Well, stop making up a fucking business in Hollywood. Why do people gotta actually sit up there and chase their money down? Because it's fake. It's a fake fucking business, and nobody's saying. You ain't tell me nobody's saying that shit. It's a fucking fraud. Yeah, Fladanka. Like, yo, that shit crazy. That's the business that you in. There's a fucking manager. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you got an agent, he's supposed to be booking you. You're supposed to be booked. If Black Tiger was my motherfucking agent, if he was my manager, be booking me and telling me what fucking venues and shit like that I was supposed to be going to. Who did it? It was me. Yeah, Fladanka. I went out to the venues. He claimed, oh yeah, like, no. If he made me, why he keeps saying that he don't know me, y'all? Riddle me that. Riddle me that. I want to know. Because I was doing all of that shit by myself. Mel out, Miss, yo. And I wasn't called Miss Uncut at that time, but they call me Mel. Like, yo, she coming out. Yo, you know, this shit gonna be lit. Just like any other artist. Just like any only artist, either, you know what I'm saying? I'm not the only one that dance. I'm not the only. She coming out. She gonna. Okay. But what else? Nobody approached me in the club. Nobody said, like, would you like to join our team? Nobody said, yo, would you like to join our business venture? Yo, I'm here for you. I want you to come and host. I want you to. Nobody did. You could go host it. Only one person, and his name was Darius. Mind you, his name was Darius and shit, right? The crazy thing about it, if you never seen Herbs. You ever play that game, Herbs? You ever play? That's my shit. That's my favorite. Like, I love Mario. I love Mario Brothers. I love, you know what I'm saying? I love Sonic. I love all of those games. Streets of Rage, Street Fighter. This shit that I grew up on, that's what I played. You know what I'm saying? Growing up. I loved all of that shit. But if you never play Herbs, y'all. Herbs was about this girl. Right? Herbs was about this girl, and she was supposed to be very talented. She was supposed to know how to sing, everything, rap, all of that shit, right? And she's supposed to socialize with people that was around her hood. It was supposed to be like New York City, but they didn't call it. They call it Herbs, so she's supposed to go to different boroughs and characters inside of the, you know what I'm saying, they had other characters that she was supposed to meet that was supposed to be coming from the underground and shit like that. And they rap and they do all of this shit or whatever. Mind you, if you ever play, if you notice, she never really, like, she had a promoter, but she never had a manager. But she never had an agent. Nobody really had to tell her promoter, wherever they told her to go, wherever her promoter told her. Mind you, I never had a promoter. He did that shit, promotion for me. I was like, thank you. But he took it too far because he felt like with Black Tiger, I'm talking about Black Tiger. Black Tiger took it too far. Why? Now he felt like that he could tell me where to go, what at any given time. That's the fucking difference. Even in the game, even in the video game, like for Donka, if you ever play Herb City, you know what I'm saying, on PlayStation, they had it for PlayStation, they had it for GameCube or all of that. Technically, the girl in the game, she was her own boss. The promoter could tell her where to fucking go, but even if she didn't go, she can't get fired. He was just a promoter. No, it was by EA. It was by EA Sports. It's called Herbs. URBZ. I'm gonna put that shit in the chat. Herbs. Hold on, Herbs. I forgot. Herbs City video game, and you can check it out right now. You go on your search engine right now. Herb City. That's what that URBZ. Herb City. You can check that shit out. And the girl was a boss. She was, once she got into, she had to go get her own place. She had to go get her own apartment. And she danced and she sang. And she was her own. Any venue that she would go up her shit, she had to get to know people. You know what I'm saying? That was, you know what I'm saying, like, potentially that was in the industry and things like that. But it was underground. Understand what, when you see, check that shit, like, check that shit out on your search engine. You're gonna see what I'm talking about. It was an actual boss. The promoter, even though the promoter, she met the promoter in that actual video game, and she went to go dance, singing things like that nature. Yeah. The pink hair girl, the one that they dissed because she couldn't get into certain venues and stuff like that unless she, you know, like, unless she dances, she show her skill and things like that nature. Like, she just fucking and so, like, yeah, you gonna play that game and you see exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. That's exactly how they played my life to be. That's how he was trying to get. That's how he was expected for me to me running everywhere, go work for us. Like, literally, he really, yeah, you could download that shit on your PC and all of that. He literally really thought that I was supposed to live my life like that. But that's not how city operate. I can't just walk, you know what I'm saying? Like, right now, I can't just walk like, yo, I want to work with y'all, this, that, and third, whatever. They don't do that shit. In the game, they have a place that it looks like Japan. In the game, it looked like Red Hook over here in Brooklyn. In the game, there's another spot, you know what I'm saying? Like, they have behind, like like, if you go on the subways and shit like that, live under the subway and things like that. Like, they real gothic and things like that. It goes along and tell you things like that nature in the fucking game. You could go work for an ear piercing. You could work for an ear piercing, tattooing, and things like that nature. And she could show up at any given time like, yo, I'm coming to work here today. Or she want to go work in a sushi restaurant. Or she could, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was different things. But did she ever get paid? Now, mind you, when you play the game, right, Fadanka? When you play that game, Herbs, gotta ask, did she ever get paid to? She might have won prizes, but she never got paid to dance. She got paid to work at those actual companies. She got the play, you know what I'm saying? Like, she worked at the actual companies. Was she allowed to actually own her own business on that game? No. She had to keep working for other whenever. That's how that game was. Like, check out, you gonna see what I'm talking about? You gonna see exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. Check out and see how that shit is. She was not allowed to have her own business. What the fuck is that shit? Let me pull this shit up for y'all real quick, so y'all can see exactly what I'm talking about. I'm gonna pull it up for y'all. Like, the fantasy was there. The fantasy is there. Like, I can't say that can't happen. I can't say that never could happen. You know what I'm saying? Because during, I guess that was one of the things that was supposed to, you know, it is what the fuck it is. I'm trying to make my shit is charged before I leave out of here too. What the fuck? She was never allowed, like, they in that actual video game, she was to have her own business, but she was allowed to work for other companies. Herb Sims. Oh, it's called Herb Sim City, y'all. I want y'all to see this shit. Platform, blah 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 blah. This is what it looked like. Hold on. Wait, this shit crazy. Why the fuck is not pulling up? Here you go. This is what this shit. That's what they. Yeah. So this is the girl with the pink hair. That's what they did. Happened. They're all from different districts. They were supposed to be all from different districts of New York City. I actually think I met this guy. I really think I met him. I think I really met, like, because I've seen the actual characters. Like, I was walking around at one point in my life. I seen these motherfuckers. I was like, yo, am I bugging? Like, I was like, yo, they look like they exactly from the fucking video game. Okay? Actually, Polo, the guy Polo in there. Guy name was Polo. When I was working down in Brooklyn, I actually worked there for a show. It was a guy that I met, and his name was Darius. In the game, there's a guy named Darius, and but the thing is, he didn't own a penthouse, and the penthouse really didn't fucking exist. It could be for GameCube, for PS2, for you could download shit. You could download that shit. It's a good game. I love it. That's one of my favorite games. After Sonic, after Brothers, after all of that shit, Streets of Rage, Street Fighter, all of that shit. I think that's my, because you could do the designs and everything. You could, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could design in the game and everything. I like to play it just because, you know what I'm saying, you can design and shit like that, and you could go to other, and you can set shit up. Mind you, right? For what I was saying before, he was supposed to be the top, because Darius, you know, like, he wore track suits and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he wore club, and he want to see. Yeah, you want to see what I'm talking about. Once you start playing that game, you be like, oh, that's where that shit came from. I love the games. You be like, that's what she was talking about. That's where that shit came from. So, at that present time, like, I'm meeting certain people, right? But Darius, the one that I met, he owned a house. But the thing is, he wanted me to work for him. So I was like, yo, my man, like, yo, how much you charge? I'm saying, like, I want it, like, I told him, I said, yo, I'm not going lower than 100 for the whole night. Motherfucker wanted me to, because in the game they teach you how to bartend, and they teach you how to, you get to get on stage and rap and sing and all types of shit, right? In that game you get to do all of that. So to work for Darius for that particular time down there in Brooklyn and Dumbo, because out here in Brooklyn, if y'all from out of state, if you from out of the country and shit like that, in Brooklyn they have a spot called Dumbo. It's right under the Brooklyn Bridge. It's right under the Brooklyn Bridge. They have a venue out there, And in this venue they have like the columns inside of that venue where they, you know what I'm saying, like you could book parties, weddings and things like that nature. So usually every Saturday night or every Saturday night or whatever, depending on how they feel, they open that shit up. Me and him, that Dumbo bar, that Dumbo venue, at that point in time that I was working, you know what I'm saying, I was working for him. He's the only motherfucker, the only promoter that I was actually working for. I never worked for Black Tiger, and that was only a period of time. And he paid me $150. Like, yo, he's like, yo, you gotta bartend, you gotta fucking clean the bathroom. I was like, bruh, this ain't worth no $150 for the rest of the night. And what you expect me to do? Because on top of that, like, you want me to dance? Like, I'm not dancing. If you want me to go, you understand business now? Yeah, Fladanka. You know what I'm saying? Like, people gotta understand business. You gotta sit up there, you gotta talk to me. He approached me. Black Tiger never approached me to go to you. He didn't have my number. So how the fuck can he say that he even knew me, or even how can he say that he made me when he even told y'all, when I'm telling me that he didn't even fucking know me? He telling everybody that he don't know me, but he made me? Make it make sense. He the only one. Darius is the only one when I was working down in Brooklyn. And I was fucking I was bartending. Had to clean the fucking bathroom and clean up the whole fucking venue. Yeah, like, she wild for that, man. Like, fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Crazy, because I never thought I would meet any characters I didn't know these are real characters. Actually, like, there's a guy named Polo. Like, there's a guy named Polo. I'm not saying like in New York City that's not happening. I'm just saying I thought I would never meet an actual player from the game. Life is crazy. Like, I like going down rabbit holes, but I don't want to. I feel like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know there's people out there like Black Tiger at any point in life, at any, you know what I'm saying, at any venture. And it's not even business. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just running their fucking mouth to just make it. He ran his mouth to make it seem like he was somebody. That's all that shit was. He heard about me. He felt like I was big. He felt like, you know what I'm saying, I wouldn't know what the fuck I was talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, he felt like a lot of things about me. The whole time he was attracted. The whole entire time he was attracted to me. That's just what the fuck it was. That's all that shit was. He was just, you know what I'm saying, like, he was attracted to me. Fuck it is. But to actually hunt me down and chase me down, like, yo, you know, he actually tried to make it seem like I have a competition with somebody every single fucking morning to be somewhere. Who am I? Bruh. Now, from last year, he got my number. How long he been doing this? I feel like it was more than 8 years. But to actually tell somebody competition with me, I never met. You supposed to meet your competition. You supposed to meet the promoter. The person that actually wants you to compete with somebody. He's supposed to have a prize. 555, y'all. Like, that shit crazy. That shit crazy. Like, this motherfucker was all in his head. Like, and then on top of that, he tried to have that shit fall on me. He tried to have all that shit fall on me. And like, as much as people make up business, it's like, yo, I want to do this, that, and the third, whatever. Yeah, like, that shit wild crazy. How the fuck do you do that? That's why I said, like, this is what I praise. He prays on people who don't know, you know what I'm saying, that don't know business, that don't know what the fuck they talking about, that don't know what the fuck they doing. Like, he just, that's what he does. That's his job. That's what he figured that's his job. That's his business. He's a fucking fraud. And he thought he could just catch me out there like that, like, yo. Like, I knew that I didn't work for anybody other than fucking Darius at that particular time when I met him, and when Darius actually approached me and we switched numbers and he told me where the fuck the and he told me that it was gonna actually be he needed somebody to bartend. And he needs somebody to clean the bathroom, clean, you know what I'm saying, clean the venue up, close the venue and leave with him and shit like that. That was the fucking agreement. As many agreements that I made, even with my, you know what I'm saying, even with having a, yeah, that shit crazy. Come on, people when you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend, you make agreements with them. That's how you start learning how to make agreements with people, period, to have a fucking relationship. If you break the fucking agreement, obviously, you know what I'm saying, you breaking some type of fucking trust. It's not only with your parents that you, or your grandparents, you know what I'm saying? That shit crazy, man. Like he did a lot. He fuck out of here. Like, yeah, Fladanka, that shit, wow. I don't see how anybody believed them on it. Like, yo, they didn't ask him, like, yo, you ain't nobody's asking, like, don't you think that you're supposed to ask her, you know what I'm saying? You're supposed to ask. You ain't get her number? How the fuck long you knew her? Or you ask questions, you know, of her, or do you actually know? Did you ask word? How much did you offer her? How much was you offering her to pay her for the fucking day? What did you tell her to show up at? What competition was it? Was she supposed to dance? Was she supposed to sing? Was she supposed to be a bartender? Was she supposed to clean up the venue? Was she ask fucking questions, man? How the fuck, yo, ain't nobody having they just show up to their crib and be like, yo, you in competition with these motherfuckers or whatever, and they just sit over here and they fucking harass you or all types of shit. You wondering what the fuck going on. You don't even know nothing about it because this motherfucker got it in his head and he telling everybody like, yo, every day. Every fucking day. Just because he don't want to run, just because he don't want to actually do the work, you know what I'm saying, to make up the business. This motherfucker so smart, he would have made it into a business, into an actual business. Like, he wouldn't even be fucking harassing me. He wouldn't be sitting up there, he wouldn't be harassing me. He would have been like, yo, all right, and had a fucking, 2-minute conversation down to whatever venue, to the, you know what I'm saying, to the smoky nightclub or whatever, the fucking to the yellow line nightclub or whatever. We need you down there. We need you to show up. This, that'll pop out. This, that'll throw whatever. Do a club appearance. Shit like that. Come on, yeah, Fladanka, yeah. Come on, man. That's how it's done. This motherfucker didn't show nothing. He didn't do any of that. All he do is just keep cooking. Yo, they gonna be there or something. You know what I'm saying? Like on some snake shit. Yo, she gonna be there. Oh, he gonna be there. Oh, against each other. I don't believe in secret competitions because that shit fried. You fried. If you believe in fucking in secret competitions, you fried. I ain't gonna hold you. You fried. Like, you fried. You look crazy. Really though. Fucker, he fried. Like, he fried for real. And he's still doing that. The crazy thing about it is somebody to keep doing that shit, and he had all of that time to actually create the. He could have had a business in New York. He could have had a business in Maryland. He could have had a business in Florida. He could have had a business in Georgia. He could have had a business in fucking Texas. But he decided to be lazy. He could have had a whole franchise. He could have had a whole franchise. He could have had a modeling agency. The whole modeling agency. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what he really be looking for, because he be trying to fuck bitches. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least, I'm not a Weinstein fan, y'all, but think about how Weinstein did his shit. Look how Harvey Weinstein played that shit like, if Black Tiger was so smart, he would have did it like Harvey Weinstein. He would have been like, yo, no, I'm sitting here, while I sit up there now. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, everything Hollywood wasn't coming out at that particular time. Black Tiger's a whole Harvey Weinstein. That's it in a nutshell. That's just what the fuck it is. That motherfucker is a P. Diddy. If I'm so stupid, why the fuck did he didn't fuck his career? Make it make sense. If I'm so stupid, why he didn't create a business so he could sit up there and get bitches? He going, you know what I'm saying? Like, he going bitches. He want to court no charges, because he would have sat up there. He would have tried to cover his ass, right? I mean, I know he's stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, but if Black so fucking smart, why he didn't P. Diddy his career? Because P. Diddy had his shit on lock. He made a whole thing where he's gonna fuck anybody that he wanna fuck. If that was the case, why he ain't do it like that? Why he ain't create his own LLC? Why he ain't create his own corporation? He could have had so many people backing his shit. Why he ain't do it? Why? Nobody got the answer. Nobody. He's fucking lazy. Not only is he fucking lazy, he was just stupid about, like, how do you, if you're a promoter, you're not harassing the talent. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows when it come down to you being a talent or you having a fucking gift, period, and you a lot of fucking energy, that you don't keep harassing the talent. Everybody knows that in the business. In entertainment, everybody knows that shit. Why would you fuck up? Why would you fuck up the person that's making, you know what I'm saying, that's actually making you, you know what I'm saying, who you are at the same time, and you don't want to sit up there and look bad. If he had everything to do with everything else along in the business. That shit crazy. Yo, make it make sense, y'all. Make that shit make sense. Cause that shit crazy. That shit wild. He don't have a fucking business. Play that game, y'all. It's called Herbs. It's called Herbs. Sims in the City. Hold on, let me type that shit in the fucking chat again. Sims in the City. Yeah, EA Sports. Exactly. And they tell you to check. And the crazy thing about it is, in the beginning of the game, they tell you to challenge everything. In the beginning of the game, you know how EA Sports challenge everything. Challenge everything a motherfucker doing. up there to where I'm going. Oh, I gotta go handle mine right now. I gotta go handle some shit. I go handle my business real quick, baby. You already know. You know I'm gonna go handle mine. Oh, I'm supposed to stay in here? Oh, no. Yeah, you know I ain't staying in here. Fuck am I? Hell no. I'm getting this bitch. I don't even... The crazy thing about it is I would like for somebody to really fucking challenge. I'm good for that. I challenge that motherfucker every single fucking time. Not a problem. Not a problem for me. Fucking problem at all. And I gotta call this cop back because I'm trying to get this fucking restraining order and shit like that. I'm trying to, like, there's a lot of things that I need to be done right now. So, because he did a lot, he did too much. I can't. Like, he still hasn't proven himself. He, like, like, he didn't prove himself as a fucking business model, as a great promoter. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like that you can actually recommend him. Like, he's the motherfucker you gotta call the Better Business Bureau. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta call the fucking Better Business Bureau on his, and call the fucking, I think it's the FCC or is it the FTC? Either one. Yeah, this shit. Something seriously fuck wrong with him. How you doing? Huh? No, I'm good. Huh? Yeah, but y'all got, oh, okay. Which ones didn't y'all poke holes in? That one has a hole in it. Yeah, that got a hole in it. That one got a hole in it. Yeah, I don't like nobody playing with my food. Somebody can inject some shit in there. I'm not. I don't play those type of games. That should be taste all type of slimy. They be wowing, you know, like, like. I'm already in a fucked up situation. I ain't trying to. Bust this shit down right now. Hold on, y'all. About to fuck around. Yo, security! That's yo, Fladanka. Yo, security. That's how I'm supposed to be like, yo, get the fuck up out of here. Don't ever let this nigga, like, fuck wrong with y'all. Ever come and violate me. How much he offering up? He acting like he a fucking promoter for real. Yo, so aside from that, y'all, since I share that with y'all, I'm on 34 minutes. Damn, I'm still in it. What the fuck going on?